Yo, what is good, campers? Today we are back with another war video, man. In today, this is episode 3, I believe, of season 2, and we are up against MWO, man. So slightly better war for me, man. Slightly better war for me. I'm a bit more happier than this one, but I must also say this is my last war. You man thought I was gonna say my last war with Omni, innit? This is my last war on path 8, I believe. And I'll tell you the reason why later on in the video. So as you can see, our first matchup is going to be against a cosmic champion. We have faced a venom pool on this on this node, but you know, I'm not really sure who it is. I've gone in with the stock spider, even though we got a class disadvantage, but I wasn't expecting anyone who we could gain danger sense from for using blade. So as you can see, it's a Phoenix. I'm not too worried about Phoenix, man. A fairly easy champion to fight. So I went in this one with a little bit of confidence, man, and you know, the end game at the end of the day was to be able to stop being on the run from Hector. So if you've been following the videos, then you know that every time we die in war, we're on the run, man. So we ain't stopped running yet. So so as you can see, so we managed to finish that fight in 13 hits with 0 deaths, which is good. We need more of those. We need more of those wins, guys. We need more of those, man. So anyway, so next up, we're up against man like AJ Skoz. Man like AJ Skoz. So it's a 5-star science champion. Man, thing about featured crystals, man, you never know who these champions could be anymore, man. But it's not an electro, that's the main thing. So Ant-Man. So we're gonna face an Ant-Man. So it wasn't too bad. The plan here was to spam the L1 special and bleed him to death, man, and it didn't matter how much you wanted to be dancing. We were all good, man. We were all good dancing with Ant-Man, man. Look, Ant-Man's got the moves, and so have we, bro. So have we, man. The way man was evading that uppercut, boy. Look, man's trying to dance. Man's trying to do the frontwards moonwalk. Jeez. And as you can see, we got man in the corner, in the wall right now. He's trying to punch his way out. It's not working. Boom. We got all that blood surrounding our feet. Look, that blood there is coming from Ant-Man, you know. That's not even my blood, you know. But as you can see, we're rocking it, man. We're doing our thing. Man's got 5 bleeds in the corner. Bow! Throwing bare shurikens in man's face. But as you can see, we're about to end the fight, man. And one more L1 should do it. Oh, L2. We got the L2. That was a bit OTT, but as you can see, Ant-Man is down, ladies and gentlemen. So, man like AJ Skoz, rest in peace, your Ant-Man cuz. Anyway, next fight. Here we go over to a Mystic. Now, you know when you got man like Blade and Ghost Rider in your team, when you see that Mystic icon in your fights, you're thinking, woo! Now, I was expecting this to be a Loki, man. I was expecting this, and I remember who it was. I was expecting it to be a Loki, and I thought, okay, I got something for Loki. And then I saw this, and I was like, okay, Loki looks different. So anyway, so obviously your boy Iron Fist, it shouldn't have been a problem anyway. All of his special attacks are easy to evade, so I wasn't panicking here at all, man. I was a bit like, okay, cool. Don't really mind, don't have the danger sense, but it's not needed in every matchup, man. Blade's still a good champion without it, so it was cool, man. Just trying to bleed him to death, then reach the L2, man, and hit man with that spinning bird blade, and just rip man to shreds, as you can see here. Boff! Finish man off, spray off the Uzi. Man's just bleeding. Life is dropping below 50%. That's what we want to see. So hopefully we'll be able to get the parry off and get the extra power gain as well from the hits again, and drop another L2, and we should be all good, man. So as you can, I thought one hit was gonna give me the L2, man, and then I went to hit him and didn't work, man. I should have went in for a few more hits, man, but either way, it's all good, man. So we got the bleed up, we got the consistent bleed up, man, so it should be all good. So one more little combo or one more L2 alone, and we should wrap it up, man. I don't know why didn't I drop the L2, man. See, it's moments like that where it's like, bro, I could have ended the whole thing there, man. But I think I was playing a bit cautiously because of Mystic Dispersion. And as you can see here, I'm a bit like, whoa, man, I need to block some hits, man, and bait this special. But I managed to bait it in the end, and so it was all good. I could have used the L3 I could have used the L3 to finish it before, and I'll tell you what, for a split second, yeah, I thought, oh, let me heal a little bit first. not realizing that obviously my health wasn't low enough in it. So, but it's all good anyway. As you can see, we throw the shurikens at Iron Fist, hit him in the chest, and he is down, man. So Iron Fist is down, ladies and gentlemen, and we are going for, who we going for? Who's up next, man? Who's up? Who we fighting? Who we beefing next? Next up, I think we have, I can't remember the champion. Who? Let me wait to see the class. Oh, I remember who this was. I remember who this was. Man, like Sonic Speed. This was a surprise to me because I was expecting this to be like a Void or an Electro. And when I saw this, I was like, yo, when the match started, I was nervous. I was so nervous because I weren't expecting this champ, man. So I thought, oh yeah, let's go in with Blade, man, just in case we see Electro or whatnot, man. Then when I saw this, I was like, what? I was like, okay. As you can see, I stood back. I was like, whoa, man, whoa. And because I haven't drilled through completion that much. So I haven't fought this guy that much, and when I saw this, I was like, nah, man, this guy better not chip off loads of my health, man, because he's a 4-star. But as you can see, we were just trying to bait out the L1 and see if we can still wrap up the fights, and it's been good so far. As you can see, we're managing to evade and we're keeping our distance, man. That's one thing I'm trying to do in war these days, trying to keep my distance, man. Being too close range puts me in a bit of a troublesome situation against certain champions. So I'm trying to keep my distance a little bit, and as you can see, it's going okay so far. It's going okay. We're baiting the L1, and Captain America Infinity War is down. Massive apologies for that, campers, man. What's basically happened is in the video, my son fell over and hurt himself, so I stopped recording, and me and Angel just had to make sure he was okay, and I didn't come back to recording the war video. So this is about 2 days later that I'm continuing the recording, and as you can see, the setup has kind of changed a little bit, but we will talk about that in another video. So anyway, moving on to this fight, guys, where we are fighting up against a Nebula. Now, let me not lie to you, yeah, this fight was it's a bit difficult. Not difficult in a sense of that it was a hard fight to do, but it was difficult because I had to do a certain amount of damage within a certain period of time. Obviously, I've only got 3 minutes to fight Nebula, so it was all about trying to do as much damage as I could, and I think I played a bit cautiously in the kind of like first half of the, it was getting to a point where here I was like, okay, I just want to bait out the first special, and I'm not having any luck, and time is running, man. That's all I was thinking. Time is running. Had Nebula had used her special one, I probably would have been able to get the kill, but it's cutting it too close, if I'm being honest with you. And yeah, it was just a case of, look, man, I don't want to try and rush things and just die. So I was trying to play a bit cautiously, and yeah, like, it's just, this is one of the reasons why this is my last war on this path, because I had a chat with my battle group. I basically was just like, look, I'm not doing enough damage, man. Like, on this fight, I need to bring a bleed immune champion, and I'm not doing enough with my 4-star rank 5 Ghost Rider. He's not doing enough damage for me to 100% be confident that I can do this fight. And also bear in mind, in this fight as well, I'm boosted. Like, I've got about 3 or 4 boosts on, and I'm doing what I can. We've got just under a minute left in this fight, and Nebula's still at 47. It's about 47% health. So I now get to a point where I realize the time, and I'm thinking, wow, like, we need to change this, man. I need to be a bit more aggressive. And then I realized, obviously, Limber's there as well, so I'm just like, oh, we can't even parry. Oh, bro, it was just all going wrong, man. It was just crazy. So I was trying to have the odd like intercept here and there, and yeah, man, I was just trying to go in. As you can see, my playing style would have changed a little bit. I'm rushing, and I'm thinking, oh, can I still do it? I wasn't really sure, and yeah, it just wasn't gonna happen, man. So on this, we actually ended up timing out. And I basically, obviously, informed my battle group and was just like, look, should I just go back in? Nebula's only on a small percentage of life. And I think I just healed up and went back in, I believe. Let me not, let's see what happens here. Do I go back in? I'm sure I did, yeah. Okay, so I healed up and I went back in. Now, like I said, man, if you're doing this path, I would highly recommend you having a rank 4 5-star bleed immune champion to go in here, man. Definitely, just so that it's not, you can do it. I mean, there's players that are a lot more aggressive than me, and you can see if I could have got like 2 more combos in, I probably could have done that. And I believe that I probably could have, because I spent a lot of time trying to bait out Nebula's special at one point in that match. So I probably could have definitely done that, but unfortunately we just got a bit unlucky there, man. So we didn't get around to doing it. Now, as you can see here, it's a Mystic champion. It's gonna be Mephisto. So I was cool with this, man. I wasn't panicking. As you can see, I mean, look, 1 combo and that's half of his life gone already. You guys know what Blade speaks for itself, man. I don't even need to say much or hype it up, man. So I made a mistake there. Went to evade that L1. Sometimes it catches me, you know. Sometimes I go to evade it, and it's like I'm too close, so when I evade I still get caught by the first part of it. But as you can see, Mephisto is down. Now I think we actually go over to the mini boss Green Goblin, I believe, and we actually take him on. So it's a 6-star unduped Green Goblin. And you know, I kind of went to my battle group and was like, yo, like, what's the plan, man? Is anybody fighting this Green Goblin? Can I fight him? And the boss was like, yo, show me what you got. I was like, well, alright then. So this was my time. You know, my fingers were trembling, I was nervous, and this is my first mini boss fight in this alliance, I believe. So the pressure was on a little bit, not too much pressure, because I've fought Green Goblin before, and yeah, man, with Stark Spidey, for me, it's a walk in the park, man. I'm sure you guys would agree. For those of you that have brought in Stark Spidey against Green Goblin, I could have obviously had the option to bring Blade as well, but I just prefer Stark Spidey because of the not taking damage, too much block damage from the special attacks. So I prefer to bring Stark Spidey in that way. But either way, man, it's a fight that, you know, if you're skilled enough, you can get it done with either champion. It didn't really matter. So 1 more combo from me, not even a combo though, like, but 1 or 2 hits from me, and this guy is down, man. So we was looking for the parry, didn't get it, but you know, we just waited for that special 2 to come out, and then we were at this point in the fight, I was like, yes, man, 1 or 2 kicks and I'm done, man. So I was quite happy with the boss takedown. A fairly easy mini boss in my opinion, but yeah, man. So as I said, that was my first mini boss takedown for Omni, man. So felt good, man, and hopefully it's the first of many. So as you can see here, we actually managed to win that war, man. So sending a big shout out to MWO, Alliance Marvel World Order, and that was a good war, man. It was a very, very, very good war with those guys, man. Very active in the chat as well, man. So big shout out to MWO. Big shout out to Loss, Hector and Brad. Big shout out to the MVPs, man. Well done to you guys, man. And big shout out to the Omni Alliance, man. It was a very good win, well deserved as well. And I'm sure it was a very, very, very close war, I believe. Up until a certain point anyway. I think we were kind of head to head and we were monitoring it, and then it got to a certain point and it was like, yeah, okay, like we're gonna we were kind of running away with this one a little bit, do you know what I mean? But a big shout out to those guys, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the full video, man. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, and I will see you guys in the next one, man. The next war, it was fun, but we'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.